Good afternoon. It's January 8th. We're still in the season of Christmas and time for our midweek check-in. And just good to be with you today. And I chose to be here with the creche in this last week of Christmas. You'll come on Sunday. It's the Feast of the Baptism of the Lord. And we complete the journey through our Christmas season. And, I really have been reflecting a lot about the Epiphany. And the word means manifestation, revelation, appearance of some way. And we so often think of the Epiphany of the wise men who recognized the infant Jesus. They recognize him as a great king, a savior, someone who is godly. That's revealed to us through the gifts that they gave. And all of that's important. But what's more important, I think, for us as we journey through our own life in this day and age is to think about the epiphany of Christ in our daily lives, the way that we can recognize him, that it's just not in a manger many years ago, but it happens to us today in what we are able to see, encounter, and experience in our lives. And the gift that God asks most of all of us is that we give ourselves totally to him, but to one another in true acts of love, day in and day out. So, I've been kind of looking each day of, what's maybe the little epiphanies that God is giving me to know his goodness, but also giving me an opportunity to love. And, I can certainly say this week, coming back from visiting my parents and getting back into just the day-to-day parish life, I've had several opportunities to be with people who are sick, people who are near death, and to anoint them and to pray with them and to be with their families. And I thought, what a gift that is, that God allows me to encounter these souls and souls that are on a journey, and to offer them the great promise of God's love for them and his forgiveness and his mercy. And that's an epiphany in people's lives, and you can tell how much it touches and heals them. And there are many other ways, joyful times too, spending time with people that you make the journey with. So I just encourage you to think this week as we continue and prepare to celebrate the Feast of the Baptism of the Lord about the little revelations, the manifestations of God in your daily life. And it's often through the opportunities he gives us to give totally of ourselves, and the strength that he gives us in order to do that. So the great Feast of the Epiphany, all through the season of Christmas, I've encouraged you to sit in front of your own nativity at home, to pick up the pieces and ponder the encounter they had with Jesus, but then how it influences the encounter we're called to have with Jesus. So in a special way today, we have the three Magi, and the Magi coming from foreign lands. It was revealed to them that God loved all people, and we need to love all people as well. So hopefully you're having a good week. We keep our missionaries that have gone to Jamaica, including Father Ryan, in prayer, as well as we have members of our community who are in Rome and Assisi, who went for a Jubilee pilgrimage. We want to keep them in prayer. And we just look forward to these last few days of Christmas, the great mystery of the creche, how it leads us to the mystery of the cross, but ultimately how it leads us to live in God's goodness and love in his resurrection. So God bless you, and I look forward to seeing you on Sunday.